Have you ever experienced the pain of someone you really care about not paying attention to you? It's like they don't care about your feelings and treat you like you don't matter. They never seem to think about your needs, even if you love and care for them a lot. But what if there was a way to change this, to make them want to value and put you first? In this video, we'll reveal 5 important rules to become someone who's really interesting and who others really want to be around. Each rule we talk about is very important, and we suggest you watch the whole video to see why each one is vital for improving your relationships. Now let's get started. Rule 1. Keep some. Rule 1. Keep some things to yourself. Things to yourself and be a bit mysterious. The idea of not knowing everything about you is attractive, and this mystery can make you powerful. As Seneca said, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Take this as your guidance. Be present, but also keep a sense of mystery, like a book with some hidden chapters. Let others discover more about you slowly, in a thoughtful way. Share pieces of your life over time, letting them become interested and curious about you. Character. Think about, she was also mysterious. She kept her thoughts and reasons hidden, making people very curious about her. If you want to get people's attention, be surprising, like taking a different path through new and unfamiliar areas. This will draw them in and make them want to understand you better. Don't reveal everything about yourself right away. Let them explore and be a part of your journey. In simple terms, don't show everything about your life. Rule 2. Make people afraid of losing you. Here's the second rule. Make people afraid of losing you. People often don't appreciate what's easy to get, but they care more when there's a chance of losing it. Imagine yourself as someone they can't replace, and if you were gone, they'd miss you a lot. You're not just one of many options. You're very important to them. How can you make them feel that way? By being independent and able to take care of yourself. Your life is interesting and fulfilling all on its own, even without the minute it. This makes them want to be a part of your life because they see it as a special opportunity, not something they expect. This idea is similar to a philosophy that says you can control your thinking, even if you can't control everything else around you. Understand this, and you'll feel stronger. Your power comes from being independent and having an interesting life. People will see you as someone important, not just another person seeking their attention. They'll make an effort to keep you in their life. You don't need to chase or beg for their attention. They should be the ones trying to get your attention, so make them a bit worried about losing you. Let them actively want to be a part of your life and see you as something valuable. Let's look at how Steve Jobs and Steve WNC worked together at the start of Apple. As an example, WNC was really good at engineering and played a big role in making the first Apple computers. His technical skills and creative ideas helped Apple succeed early on. Jobs saw how special WNC's talents were and how important he was to their project. Jobs didn't just work with WNC, but he also helped and highlighted WNC's work in their teamwork. WNC was not just a partner, he was really important. Rule 3. Make your own happiness. Make your own happiness. This means believing that real happiness comes from inside you. It's about being confident and independent, which naturally makes you more attractive. Instead of depending on others to make you happy, you find fulfillment on your own. Being confident and happy on your own makes you more attractive. People are naturally attractive to those who are positive and sure of themselves. When you find joy inside yourself, you become like a shining light that inspires others. When you make your own happiness, it shows that you're not looking for someone else to make you feel complete. You're already a happy and complete person on your own. This is attractive because it doesn't make others responsible for your happiness. Instead, you want to share the happiness you have with others and make their lives better. This makes your presence very attractive, shining with positivity and confidence that naturally attract people to you. Seneca once said true happiness is when you enjoy the present and don't worry too much about the future. This means you can make yourself happy. Think about Theodore Roosevelt. Even if he had a lot of problems like losing his wife and mother on the same day, he knew how to make himself happy. He lived a strong and active life, doing things like boxing and helping others. His happiness and energy came from inside, not from what others think. This made him a popular leader. He could be happy and find meaning in himself, even when things were tough. That's why he's an impressive historical figure, showing how strong it is to make your own happiness. Fourth rule: make yourself valuable and let others invest in you. Know that you're special, like a precious gem that others should want to have. Your worth isn't just about being around, it's about being an important and intentional part of someone's life. Remember, when something is easy to get, it's not always appreciated. Real appreciation comes from putting in effort and being committed. As people spend their time, emotions, and energy on you, their connection to you becomes stronger. You change from being someone they barely liked to becoming someone they really care about. Your job isn't to beg for their attention or love. Instead, it's to prove that you bring something valuable to their life, something worth their genuine interest. Let them choose to invest in you so your presence becomes a valued part of their life and they wouldn't want to let you go. Seneca said, to make a precious stone shine, you have to rub it, and to make a person better, they need to face difficulties. This shows how your worth isn't just about existing, but about being wanted and working to improve. Think about the story of Alexander the Great and his teacher, Aristotle. Aristotle was not just any teacher to the young prince. He was like a bright light of knowledge and smart thinking, which was really important for ruling an empire. Alexander, who was known for being very ambitious and smart. Rule 5: don't make someone the most important. Rule 5: don't make someone the most important thing in your life. Remember, your life shouldn't be all about just one person. Think of yourself like a bright star in the sky, shining with your own light and energy. You have your own path separate from theirs. Don't let everything in your life revolve around them. You have your own dreams, goals, and who you are as a person. This way of thinking makes you more interesting and it keeps them curious about your life and what make them more excited. Your independence and sense of adventure make the relationship more interesting. It's about making each other's lives better while staying true to yourself. When you don't put them at the center of your world, you become even more attractive. Living a life outside the limits of the relationship helps you keep growing and adds excitement and freedom to your partnership. Think about what Mark Aurelius, the wise ruler and philosopher, once said: if you're at peace with yourself, you're in harmony with the world. This quote connects with the idea of staying independent in relationships.